Welcome to Joy Sense. And here it is about creating more joy and sensing more joy, but in ways that you cannot even imagine. You know, us human beings are quite incredible and fascinating beings. We have so many individual intelligences, at least 42 of them, and lots of sensibilities, inner and outer, to experience life through each day. But we don't go to school to learn about these amazing sensibilities and intelligences that we have available to ourselves. But moreover, we are so incredible also because we discover new things every single day, whether it's technological and scientific advances, or whether it's simply new ways of being, relating, engaging with each other, co-creating with each other, behaving, responding to life, new things all the time. But yet, even with all the information on the internet that we have available these days, through books and academic articles and papers, we still seem not to be able to solve humanity's biggest issues. A lot of people are still struggling and suffering on this planet, and likewise, the planet is suffering. So, what is it with us that we cannot apply all these intelligences that we have available to ourselves to solve these issues? And it might be because we have been looking at it from a different perspective, and not from the perspective to allow the collective intelligence to inform us what to do. So instead of us trying to figure things out, trying to make it work, we might just make it worse because we're trying to do it by ourselves. But we have all the collective intelligence available to us. We have just not learned how to sense into it and to allow it to inform us. And that's what Joy Sense is about. Together we sense in with all our sensibilities and all the intelligences that we are aware of and that we've activated and stimulated into at any given moment to sense and tune into the collective intelligence with that, whether it's a one-on-one or whether it's a group, very powerful in a group environment. From there, we allow the universe and the collective to inform us. We only have an intention in the beginning, not a specific outcome that we are searching for. We listen into what the collective intelligence is telling us through all the sensibilities that we've been gifted with. And then we wait. And the information comes to us, the collective intelligence. And from there together, we go to the next step, where we now co-create in the group or in a one-on-one context for that information that came through. That we can do something with it and consciously direct it instead of crazy, anxious, busyness, and lots of activities without really having an impact, which just stresses us out, and we are so goal-oriented that we forget what it's really about. And once we co-create context in the group, we're allowed to unfold by itself, to inform us in more ways. And then we start co-generating with that information. So we co-create and co-generate new possibilities of how that information can be applied and directed. And again, we allow it to unfold. And in that process, we begin to embody it ourselves. So we make it part of our own life's experiences. And when we co-sense and co-generate in this way, what we do has global impact, but has personal value, practical application, and it has symbolic meaning for humanity. So it's for everyone, not just for a specific group of people, it's for all of humanity. In that way, we make this world a better place. But we are also much smarter. We allow the universe to inform us of what to do, instead of us struggling trying to figure it out, and sometimes just making it worse. And we're giving our abilities a response. Responsibility means giving my abilities a response. I'm doing something with it. Something worthwhile, something meaningful, something fulfilling. And the last step of this whole process is to then share forward what we've experienced and discovered. That is what Joy Sense is all about. We would like to invite you to share these experiences with us. There's different formats that you can partake in. And we want you to actually then share it forward, because it's such a simple process. And you feel how your body, mind, heart, everything responds to this process so beautifully. We can never be in lack or fear or scarcity consciousness when we tap into the collective together, especially in a group. So thank you for being with us. We're looking forward to play with you in this way and to joy sense together. We can bring more joy to the world in this way. Have fun while we're doing it. Goodbye.